Hey Leo, what's up? How you doing? Happy birthday. Leo, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Leo. Happy birthday to you. Unlike other archers, I can speak in an English accent. Happy birthday, Leo. What's up? Let's tap in and tune in. We're going to see what's going on for you and the ones on your mind for the week ahead. That even though I'm pulling on the current energies at the time of recording this live, it is a timeless reading. So whenever it found its way into your algorithm and you decide to click on it and come and hang out with us for a little bit, is perfect timing as always. They're timeless readings meant to find you exactly when they're supposed to. And thanks for being here. Whatever message comes out, I've got your back. I'm going to convey it across to you, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, because when you're with me, you're protected. Okay, no fear here. I'm your ride or die. I got your back, and I'm the crystals. All right, so let's tap in and tune into some Leo energy. Ooh, hold on. The Moon card, Cancer Pisces energy on the Ace of Cups. Why are you fearing like the love's not going to ever happen? You fear there's no Ace of Cups for you. Oh, not a chance. We're going to find you some love. Let's do this, Leo. All right, I got your back, so let's do this. Dear Leo, won't you come out to play? Dear Leo, meet the brand new day. The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Leo. Won't you let me love this day? Let's go. I love that song. Nice, the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh, Leo. You're getting a good reading. I know it right out of the gate. My intuition's already feeling it with the Four of Wands. Either you got the twin flame on lockdown and they're coming back, or the rewards for the twin flame are leading you right down the aisle. That's a nice church to get married in. Whoa. The ark brought to Jerusalem. Oh my gosh, when you don't even think this is going to happen. You're like Indiana Jones looking for the lost ark, and the ark's being brought right to you. Because look, Five of Cups. You go from this sad, bummed out state that love's never going to find you, and you feel like you missed the boat. And then all of a sudden, with Joshua, the leader of faith, showing up with a big green flag, green cape on this Knight of Wands, you've passed the test you've been through. That Five of Pentacles opens the door to the Star card. And this was the anchor card that showed up twice in Cancer's readings. So some of you guys might be Leo Cancer cuspers, or you're dealing with one, or you got some strong Cancer and Aquarius in your chart. But we're going to find out where this goes. All right, it's going to be a good time. So let's dig in. You gonna get married someday, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you, Leo? All right, let's find out. All right, current conditions at Leo. The Judgment card, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Whoa, that's a lot of water. Water everywhere. Not a drop to drink, Flint. Okay, interesting. Because the Judgment card and the Eight of Cups, this is the judgment before the ascension of Jesus to the next level. So what are you doing? You're focusing on yourself and your own responsibilities, right? You just wish you had more time in the day because you're moving like 1 billion miles an hour and feeling like you're never getting things done or accomplished, right? Eight of Cups. You got 1 million projects going on at one time and you're unsure of which direction to go, which way to do, what am I doing? And it's like, whoa, I'm moving 1 million miles an hour. But in the Two of Cups, though, you're passing your tests. There's a strong connection. So if you are kind of wondering, like, is it like I've really had them on my mind a lot lately, Archer? That's because you guys got a Two of Cups bond. This isn't like Bluetooth Wi-Fi. All right. If you are the person and your person's the printer, no, you're the, yeah, you guys are hardwired right to the printer. You know what I mean? You don't have to Wi-Fi Bluetooth it. That's why you still pick up on their energies. You got a strong telepathic bond here. This is interesting. Okay. And it's all water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Two of Cups is Cancer. Remember, that's the easy part in the tarot. 2, 3, 4s, those are always cardinal. 5, 6, 7s, those are your fixed. 8, 9, 10s, those are your mutables. And you got all of it showing up here. Whoa. All right, I'm just getting clarifiers. I'm not even going to try to guess. All I know is you're passing your tests big time. Somebody here might be doing like an exam for work, or like, because I'm seeing a real estate exam, something like that. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, Biabel, what do we got in the past energies from the beginning to present day? What do we got? Remember, you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want, Leo. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do. You got free will too, you know. Queen of Swords, Abigail the Peacemaker shows up in the Three of Cups. Something about the number 313 might even resonate to you because I've got, the Queen of Swords is the 13th card in the swords. And then you got the Three of Cups, Cancer energy on this one. Cancer Libra vibes come out on this one. Have they just never been able to accept your boundaries and that's why they always try to push the envelope? Because look at the Queen of Swords. This is like, why did you do that? And then they're like, well, Leo, I mean, you should ask for forgiveness and permission. And you're like, no, we could try to like have an open line of communication first, Three of Cups, though. This person is realizing something. Some of you guys actually might have been married to this person. But did I not tell you in the beginning of the reading, rewind if you missed it? There's even a speed setting up here that makes me sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks read tarot. It's awesome to watch playback at 2 speed. If you're busy and you don't have time in the day, speed it up. Three of Cups. This is the wedding at Cana. Did I not tell you you would actually wind up married? I'd like, Leo, you're at a love tarot reading. There's marriage in your future. And we got the wedding at Cana. Some of you guys could have been married to this person or might even wind up renewing vows or restoring a connection on the Three of Cups because that's the wedding at Cana. And I'm going to tell you what, you're going to save a lot of money on your wedding because you're going to have one of your guests that's able to BYOB, right? He can't do cannonballs. Can't jump in the water to save his life, but BYOB, he knows what to do with water. Five of Wands. You guys have been training and preparing for this for a long time to work out. This has been going on for some of you guys with this Five of Wands. This has been going on for 5 years or even longer for some of you guys. And there's no time in tarot. It could be 5 minutes. Maybe you just had a fight and you decided to hop onto YouTube to see what you could find out. Who knows? You know what I mean? The Five of Wands, though, the story of Joseph may resonate to you. And you know what? Even after Joseph was banished out by their family and isolated and sent off to Egypt to be sold into slavery, something about trafficking may resonate to you guys. But even afterwards, even when the family reached back out to him and they had to be tested in their fate because he didn't trust him at all, everything still wound up being restored. And even as a bonus, as a resolve, he got like the most cherished land in all of Egypt gifted to him. You guys have a gift from God coming in for the both of you guys, the rewards for a rebuilding and passing a test in trust. Okay, I dig it. Now, let's see what's going on down here. Joseph had a really cool coat too. It was amazing and it was Technicolor. Oh, stuff people only dreamt about. I'm allowed to make that joke. My dad's side of the family is related to Donny Osmond's wife. Okay, new person. Let's see what's going forward from the present day into the future. What do we got? Maybe you're single. Maybe you're involved with somebody and wants to know where it's going to go. Maybe you and this person are working stuff out. I don't know yet, but we're going to find out. So let's do it. The Nine of Pentacles. This is for single Leos. The Hermit card on the Six of Wands. Oh my gosh. The Queen of Sheba visits Solomon. Okay. No, it's not single Leos. It's all Leos. You could actually be in a relationship, be married, and yet this person is still going to wind up approaching you and being like, look, I know I've been doing something wrong. Can we talk about this? This person knows exactly what they want, and it's strong Virgo energy on this with the Hermit card. Somebody here might even be in the medical profession, a doctor, nurse, traveler, surgical tech, works triage. It doesn't matter. All right. Maybe just the part of the IV surgical team. I don't know. All right. But you got to call it team. That's a lot to unpack. But the Hermit card's the Dr. House in my tarot. Okay. There's strong Virgo vibes on this one. But John the Baptist coming in too. I think you really, in this one, it's like maybe it almost feels like it's a complete reversal of your past person's energies. Like people might be looking at you and be like, wow, Leo, you got a type, don't you? And you're like, no, this person's not like that. Stop judging me, right? But the thing of this is, I'm being told they look similar to your past person, or you've got a soulmate drawing hidden away somewhere that you bought one time off of like online stuff that you're like, oh my gosh, they look just like them. The thing is, this person's like everything your past persons never were, right? And it's almost like something that you've dreamt or manifested into existence is what brought this person around. And I think you guys are both interested in each other. It's just a really big thing about blending both of your independent Nine of Pentacles lives into one. But can it be done? Six of Wands says it totally can. That's Caitlin Petty figuring out a way to get through all of Broadway traffic and arrive to the CMA Fest Awards on time and walk away with the Country Music Award with time to spare. Time to fix her hair. And anybody in Nashville knows there's no spare time when you're trying to drive up Broadway. It don't work. Just park the car and walk, right? This shows this coming in sooner than expected where Caitlin Petty's got enough time to fix her hair, right? This is success. The fall of Jericho leads to the rebuilding of Jerusalem. Oh my word, this is heavy. All right, speaking of heavy, let's grab a 66,000-ton ship for clarifiers. Give me the... What in the world made me pick Titanic for you? Let's talk boats. Let's talk ships, shall we? Let's go. I'm on a boat. Who's going on a cruise? Oh my word. The Six of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Are you kidding me? Oh, Leo, you're through the worst of this, and so is your person. Look at how awesome this is. I love seeing this Ten of Cups. You got strong Pisces on this reading. But look, these people have been through the sinking of the Titanic. It's the morning after, April 15th, 1912, and they survived. And somehow, with only 20 lifeboats on that boat, they got a personal lifeboat. I have, whatever, Hollywood licensing, I don't know. Some of you guys, the birds are stalking you. You've been seeing like almost like birds have taken over your yard, or it's like an episode of like Alfred Hitchcock or something going on. The birds appear to be stalking you. It could be a Pisces. Pisces, you know. I know, right? Let's get some clarifiers. I'm not shuffling. I reset every deck in between every single reading, whether I touch it or not. To pick this up and have one of your cards on the bottom, that's heavy. All right, let's go. That displaces a lot of water. Seven of Wands, the World card, the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so you've closed the cycle, World card. You're ready for your next chapter to begin. Ready for a very unique love offer with the Knight of Cups. I'm gonna grab my files on this guy because this was a third-class passenger family, the only African people on the ship. They survived. This is a very unique story they have. That's why I don't know it just off the top of my head. I'll research it for you with Major Algebal Butt here hanging out too. He was an aide to President Taft. Some of you guys might actually be a writer, or I could be talking to a Leo that holds a political office, or you're like I don't know the titles. What's the assistant to a political official called, right? You know, like the temporary secretary for the political people. I don't know. Help me with that. I don't pay attention to politics. That's not my thing. Let the world run itself. I'm just here to make a buck or two, make everybody happy and healed, and then retire. It's cool. Seven of Wands. Some of you guys are already making like parts of this. I think some of you guys are making plans for your retirement, like long-term investments. You don't want to work until the end, right? What I'm seeing off of this, though, you know how it's like you're passing these tests, but it hasn't gone anywhere yet? I'm not making out with the cards, Leo. Stop that. It's how I scry. Some people can scry in the water. Some people can scry in the air. I scry in the cards. I look deeper for messages. It's just, that's all I'm doing. But the thing on this is that, you know why it hasn't advanced yet? Leo, this is a test that's built for two. You and your person have both passed the single person energy tests. The next test is like a bicycle built for two. Okay? Like, you know how like a lot of channels and tarot readers will tell you that you got to be like fully 100% healed, and so the blah, 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 before you go forward. That's a giant generalization, thinking the entire world is all like that. 80% of the world choose to be independent. 20% are in for relationships. You're part of the 20%. Your DNA, your energetical blueprint with the World card, it tells me that the reason it's been stuck for you for so long is because the test coming in is one that requires like, it's like after someone heals and does the work and they come in, and then you can kind of have the opportunity to teach them how to love you and to be like, it's okay to open up. It's okay. I know you're scared. I'm nervous too. It's a test that's built for two. All right. I like this. King of Swords. Somebody definitely is a writer. Something about Dr. Daniel Borstein's book, The Image, might resonate to you. Okay. I actually have that in my collection. That's a good, I haven't read it in a while. I should pick that up. You're protecting your Six of Wands, because the way I read the tarot, the Seven of Wands is the energy that protects and defends, much like Quartermaster Hitchens here yelling on the lifeboat, get down, you'll swamp the boat. That's the scene in the movie where Molly Brown says, you get fresh with me, son, I'll throw you overboard. That really did happen. That's a historically accurate moment. Robert Hitchens totally freaked out. But if you had your hands on the wheel when the thing ran into the iceberg, you'd probably not have that great of a night either. That's a lot of burdens to carry, to be like, yep, I'm the one that didn't turn in time. But with the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands is protecting that Six of Wands victory that you have. Five of Wands worked so hard to Four of Wands manifest, your overall energy at the bottom of the deck, right? You're coming out of the sad times. It's literally stepping stones and building blocks to get you where you're going. Okay. So the thing on this is that's that energy that leaves you Seven of Wands out in the cold, where everybody always leaves you, walks away, leaves you feeling out in the cold and on your own, where you're like, I don't choose to be self-isolated and nomadic, but I kind of, it's, they're just not on your level, right? The thing on this is, I think some of you guys are trying to really prioritize and organize your schedule just to keep things sane in your day-to-day life, while you're also working on trying to make time for your love life. Okay. And you're like, I really need 36 hours in a day, not 24. Is there a way to adjust this? Right? We invented time. God's like, hey, I got no clock. You want to know when I was born? 0. Right? The thing on this is, I think that you're just trying to rebuild from everything that you have gone through in a world full of distractions that has you trying not to feed into it. Like all these challenging times that are plaguing everyone around you, you're trying to Seven of Wands rise above that into the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys might be portal babies or might be dealing with a July 7th Cancerian, or just a lot of repeating sevens stalking you. 7 Pentacles on 7 of Wands. Okay? Especially with the Sun card in here too. 6 of Swords shows a different perspective to bring in that love that you were asking for with the Ace of Cups. Good Lord, you've got Cancer all over this reading. Oh my gosh. Strong Cancer energy. And the Hierophant. Ooh, Taurus too. Nice. Okay. I like this. So the thing on the 7 of Pentacles is that even though you feel like it's futile, right? Futility, the wreck of the Titan. Woo, predictive programming. The 6 of Pentacles into the Ace, that Ace of Cups won't go away. Why do you have so much Cancer energy on your mind? Is it about your home and house, King of Pentacles? Because, I mean, that's John Jacob Astor. That was the richest man on board the ship. That's the whole reason the thing sank on April 15th, because him and Guggenheim and Strauss, they didn't want a central banking system. JP Morgan happened to own the Titanic. He happened to miss the sailing and the voyage because he was in France with his mistress. And then what happened? The ship sank. And when the income tax day started, April 15th, Federal Reserve Act is signed during Christmas break in 1913. Thanks, Wilson. And here we are. Wow. I'm talking to some history buffs. This is cool. King of Pentacles, John Jacob Astor. The thing on this is that by not feeding into it and staying on point, staying on your Acts 24-20 mission, what you're in this lifetime to do is allowing you with the 8 of Cups to ascend like Jesus onto a higher level. That's going to put you in the vibes to overcome the 3 of Swords and those fears of the unknown, the fears of making decisions, and the stuff that has made you feel inferior or insecure for the past about 10 or so years. It's time to say goodbye to that. With the 2 of Swords, have faith, because in the Queen of Pentacles, you're manifesting and calling in your divine counterpart. You are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. Lady Duff Gordon, what up? Where's Sir Cosmo at while you're rocking that? Bust that feather in the hat. Look at her. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. I love it for you. All right. I do have a side note, though, on this. I got a side note on this. I need the shadow deck, because I'm seeing here that there's someone in your energy that you never got close with. There's closure. Yeah, 10 of Swords, the Tower card, and the Empress. This could be a mother or a grandmother figure with that Empress card. By the way, so some of you guys know, if you're developing your intuitive gifts, which makes me wonder why I was explaining tarot cards at the beginning, and we were doing like a little Teach Me Tarot thing, which is really fun. I love doing those things. But that's what it is. Okay, Empress on the Tower card of the 10 of Swords. What I'm seeing here is that, oh, this is somebody in your energy that you never got to have closure with, that you're regretting that you either cut them out or they cut you out, and then something happened and they passed away. Maybe it wasn't like a strong bond or something with your mom, or some vibes, or there's a general fear of your mom passing. I can pull energies on living people too. That's what I do for a living. But no, this person's transitioned already. My condolences. That's one of the toughest losses to face. And you never had a chance to resolve it. So now you're totally 10 of Swords carrying the burden with you by your side. Man, they loved putting your hair in, like, I don't know, I'm seeing like pigtails, like the braided pigtail things. Yeah, and stop it. I literally, like, there is somebody trying to braid my short hair. Okay, I know it's long. It's not Beatles long, but I'm gonna get a haircut. That's freaky. If you're feeling this, the feelings of touch, like a hand on the shoulders, the feeling of in your hair or like a breeze across your arm, she's wanting me to tell you it's her, okay? They want you to know they had forgiven you the moment that they transitioned, and the whole reason that they left before you got there was to protect you because they want you to forever remember them the way you do right now. They didn't want you to see them in those last few moments. They chose their departure wisely, and they want you to know they forgave you, want you to forgive them in return, please, because they know they weren't the best. And please don't lose the bracelet because that means an awful lot to them. Okay? I'm going to disconnect from that with condolences. I do see somebody like like lilacs, like flowers, just flowers on a headstone. See? See, Leo? See the roses? Maybe some of you guys are deadheading roses or pruning something up right now. I'm even seeing for some of you guys, you have a rose bush. You have a rose bush that even in the dead of winter, somehow miraculously, a rose always blooms on this bush. That might connect you to let you know they're still with you, and that touchy, blowy, windy, feely feelings that you feel, it's them. Just to let you know they're with you. They love you. Okay, now let's get into the love department. Let's talk past energy, shall we? Let's see what's up with this one here, because they have never accepted your boundaries. All right, let's dive in. Come on, Light Taller. I feel Aries energy. The Page of Cups is going to show up. Light Taller is getting ready to photobomb. Aquarius, Aries energy. 3 of Cups on the 3 of Cups. Somebody here's a life path 33. Ooh, welcome to Christ Consciousness. I'm Archer. I'll be your host today. Hi. 3 of Cups on the 3 of Cups. Whenever I get repeating cards, Leo, that's God telling me you need to take a deeper look. Look further in this card. You're missing something. I think, you know, your patience just is running thin because you tried to give them the benefit of the doubt a bunch of times. And their jokes, their banter, it was like their stick was way out of date. It's like you felt like you were married to them, even for those of you that weren't, right? You guys became an old married couple and never got to have any good fun times. And all of a sudden it's like, oh man, oh my back. Oh, this hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, Leo, I can't do anything today. I'm so sad. And you're like, wait, you came across as a really happy person in the beginning. What happened? Right? I feel it. And you got tired of the in and out energy on this one. It might have led, some of you guys might be separated, trial separation, divorce, or a breakup that literally is just gut wrenching where you feel a hole in your heart. Okay. 3 of Cups. It's not over yet. You guys actually both still want to be okay, straight up. You guys both are there's this is a battle of egos, isn't it? Because both of you guys are like, I ain't too proud to beg. I don't chase, I attract, right? Problem is you guys are both doing it when behind the scenes you both want to be married, be together, just be happy. You guys want to go crash weddings together. The movie Wedding Crashers might resonate. I keep seeing a cracked windshield. Does somebody here drive a Jeep? Because those things just crack by default. I paid for the Gorilla Glass option, and I've already put 3 windshields in my Jeep. Right? Right? Somebody here, I'm literally seeing a Leo driving around with a cracked windshield. Interesting. And a thing to know on this one is that I'm seeing that you'll see a roof. Like you'll be driving past a house and there's a roof with a blue tarp on it. Like maybe somebody getting a new roof done or roof damage or something. All right. Interesting on the Cancer energy though. The lack of commitment really did disappoint you guys, didn't it? You guys still think about each other more than you even realize. You guys both like Google search Page of Swords, Facebook, check it out. Some of you guys might even be like YouTube tarot readers or podcasters, Joe Rogan style or TikTok, Instagram. You guys like, yeah, you guys somehow have an easy ability, even though you got each other blocked. You got this really easy ability to watch each other. How many tabs do you have open, Leo, in your brain? Page of Wands, a lot. Don't touch my tabs, Archer. Those things are organized and prioritized exactly. I know exactly where they are. Okay. The Tower card, oops, and the Lover's card. Yup, had to lose you to love you. Some of you guys might be born on the 2nd, the 17th, the 6th, the 27th, the 7th. You are them. And the 11th as well, because 2:17 a.m., April 15th, 1912, Titanic time. All right. That's the moment the straw that broke the camel's back happened and the ship failed. The structure broke apart into 3 pieces, not 2. There's a 3rd funnel duck house down there too. Anyways, then here's Ida and Isidore Strauss. You guys have one of the deepest bonds I've ever experienced. You two are, I know they're a pain in your backside, Leo, but you two are a very high-level divine couple. That's Ida and Isidore Strauss, the founders of Macy's. The whole reason why the Macy's department store star went from white to red after the White Star Line took the founders of their company, they decided to turn their white star on their logos to blood red. But this is the scene in the movie where Isidore and Ida are getting ready to get in the boat. And Ida says, I've stayed by your side this long. Why would I leave now? And then he's offered a place in the lifeboat. Officer offered him a place. And he said, nope, nope, I will not go before the other men. And so she decided to stay with him. And they accepted their fate. The Titanic is a very big example of a soulmate cycle playing out in real time. It's like an ant farm in that there were so many soulmates and twin flames on that ship. In researching the 2,200 people on it, there were so many people that wound up in twin flame separation. You know why? Because their divine masculines were down in the boiler rooms shoveling coal. They were second-class passengers going to America for work, and the divine feminine was back at home in England or Ireland, right? Didn't even know they had entered twin flame separation until the news made it back that the Titanic had sank with a tremendous loss of life, right? This Titanic plays out so many soulmate cycles in the course of 2.5 hours that for you guys, the energy between you two is why you do still both think about them. And just when you wrote each other off with that tower moment, okay, I'm seeing Charles Jockin. I'm seeing Charles Jockin. He was the baker at the end of the movie. That baker that was getting drunk and then went down with Jack and Rose, he really existed. He testified. The thing that saved him from hypothermia was the fact that he was 3 sheets to the wind during the sinking. All right, so maybe for some of you guys, alcohol was a factor, but it also is the thing that saved this person by stopping the vice or the addiction, right? Literally, Charles Joplin said as the ship disappeared beneath him, he literally just treaded water right off of the fantail. No suction. The ship just quietly succumbed to its fate. This person quietly succumbed to their fate too and realizes that there's a deep connection between the two of you guys that they can't fight or ignore, and the only thing they can do to get and make good on this is to come in correct. See? I told you, it's the devil. There's Toby. What's up, Toby? Feeling the heat down in that boiler room? It was average 120 degrees. There wasn't very good ventilation in 1912. It was all cork. But the thing on this is, with the devil card, that's the addictions, the vices, Capricorn energy. All right? This is what needs to be overcome. Hey, Connie, I love you too. Spinny hugs. Shelly. Caitlin, spinny hugs, on. What's up, girl? Danielle. What up, Ladybug? Ladybug, there's a reason out of all the chats rolling, I saw that some of you guys, I'm seeing a Leo that's been seeing ladybugs, or you've even had one land on your hand and been like, no, in your hair. I knew what is up with your hair, Leo? But I'm seeing Leo being like, oh gosh, oh God, what's that? Oh my goodness, it's a ladybug. Whoa, okay. Might be on that rose bush that always blooms a rose. Look who's back. It's the 10 of Cups. Pisces energy. You got strong Caitlin energy. You got strong Caitlin energy on this. Also Pisces and Cancer. Capricorn's hanging out. So is Gemini. Okay, the name Caitlin may totally resonate to you. Okay, but look, this. Oh my word! Stop this, Leo. This is all good cards. I'm 2, 4, 6, 7 layers deep into the overall energy between you and this person, and I have the 10 of Cups, Pisces, Sun card, you, Chariot, Cancer. That's my boat. That's somebody who might work on a boat. That's my boat. It's got shrimp. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. That's why you've been finding those stray coins on your path while you're walking. And then we have the Star card and the Strength card. Oh my God. This is a major Freaky Friday. Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis swapping energies. This person underwent a complete transformation. They made it through the timeline. You did it too, didn't you, Leo? You're like, not me. No, I don't like this person. I don't talk to this person. No, because just as the New Earth timeline was shifting and the watertight door was closing, you clever little kitty cat, clever girl or boy, you grabbed this person and you ripped them through the door just as it was click, click, click. And the way that went down in the movie, those doors did not close that way. The last 18 inches, that 20-ton door was free falling. It would have taken the leg right off in the movie. All right. But you pulled them right through on this with all this major arcana that comes through. They just weren't ready to take things to the level because they weren't fully finished and established. They still acted like a child. The age difference was a big part of it. But now it's like, there's no rainbow unicorn here. It's just somebody that actually growed up, matured, and is like, I would like to, you know, the movie Fireproof. Okay, your person's like Kirk Cameron. Even my male Leo's here. The girl's in Kirk Cameron energy because they're going around talking to friends or family or people on their side of the fence of like, how do I fix things with Leo? How do I be a better person for Leo? What do I do? You got your male or female Kirk Cameron coming back for you. All right. Could even be, oh yeah, didn't she play DJ in Full House? Isn't that what Kirk Cameron? Yeah, no. I'm lost. Anyways, could be a Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini energy. Doesn't have to be their sun sign. It's just a part of their chart energizing. The thing on this is they just weren't ready. The Tower card was that complete reset. This is the moment that Ava Hart's mother talked about, that after the ship had gone and the people had gone, the screams had gone. It was as if the whole earth stood still for those little boats in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. And the whole world stopped and reset. This person God unplugged them and plugged them back in. Did you try that first? Somebody here works in tech support, or you've been on the phone with tech support. Well, did you try unplugging it back in? Yes, that's why I'm calling you. Oh, you guys will be okay. It got to the point of nearly breaking an energetical bank, but with that Lover's card, everything playing out is destined and meant to be. Because remember, the Lover's card, back when the Hierophant was called the High Priest in the Tarot de Marcel days, this was known as the choice. But it's not paper or plastic. It's easy decisions. It's hard. These are the decisions nobody wants to make. These are the choices that our souls set with God before we were born, that he has been lining up your footsteps on your guys' paths to come together exactly as planned. It is happening exactly as it's meant to be. All right. I love this. You will find clarity as to why all this had to happen. And honestly, I'm going to tell you what it is right now. All right. And the fact is, if they hadn't gone through this, they would never have respected how much love you give to them. All right. You can't be with somebody as chosen and high level, as woke as a Leo, if you're not on that level. All right. They would have never respected your love before, but they are so going to now. It's the oldest age-old adage, had to lose you to love you. They're just really hoping that you'll even consider talking to them after what they did to you. Okay. Okay. Let's get into new person vibes. All right. And if you want to book a personal private reading with me, Leo, all you have to do is scan the QR code that's popping up right here below me. That'll take you over to the booking site. It's also the first link in the link tree. It's all automated now. All you have to do is pick your day and your time from the available appointments that are left there. And then once you book and reserve your reading, I will reach out to you. And personally, it's me that does it. And I'll send you the link to your Zoom reading. Or if you pick the YouTube reading, I'll reach out and ask you for your questions and details. All right. I also do record the Zoom reading, so you get your own private copy afterwards. And it's a budget friendly. It's Sarah McLaughlin for the price of a cup of coffee a week. No, actually, by today's terms of inflation, it probably is the price of a cup of coffee a day or a carton of eggs, whatever. But yeah, check that out. And please subscribe, be a part of the family, set the bell. If you are already subscribed, double check and make sure the bell's turned on, because YouTube did an update over the weekend that I've been tracking and following. You know, when the bad guys get badder, the good guys got to get gooder. All right. So they've noticed that people have been still using websites and things to buy subscribers, buy views, buy comments. The algorithm and Google's technology has been upgraded in order to start preventing that and flagging channels more, so it gets more. If you see those silly little, oh my God, I found my life was terrible until I found the book Manifestations. That's bot comments. All right. Just report them, mark them as spam, and move on so they're gone. But the algorithm changed to beat the people that buy their own subscribers, buy their own views, buy their own. We don't do that here. If I did that, God would fire me in a heartbeat. I work for God. I got to be legit. But that also turned off the bells to like everything. So all I got to do, not just here, but all the channels, is run up and, hit the bells, or in that, and it'd be cool. All right. Just a quick algorithm change if you haven't been getting notified from me or any other channels. But subscribe, because I do go live Mondays with an all signs. The most recent one's awesome. It's got the details on all the upcoming collabs, my personal public appearance in Nashville, Tennessee on September 14th. All right. And it's a free event. You don't have to pay tickets or nothing. If you're in Nashville, it's already booked, paid, and sponsored by the promoters in the company. All right. So if you're in town to see Dr. Joe or me, it's my entry it's free. All right. And I will post what time it's going to be on Sunday the 14th and where in downtown Nashville it will be. And if you want to see how awesome it's going to be with new updated technology in that, check out the CMA Fest that's in the June playlist. You will love it. And if you're in Nashville, you got to come and hang out with me and Melissa from Sunshine Tarot, the main mod with the mostest here on the channel, because we will be live in person doing an all signs and want to have you on the channel. All right. And there's more collabs with Frankie coming up because Frankie and I have missed doing that, and we have decided to make it a regular thing. So you guys are going to hang out with the two of us more. We'll be shorter and quicker about it. It was catching up times the first time, but there's more coming. All right. So subscribe to me, Frankie's Tarot. Everybody that's in the Archer Network on the homepage here at the channel are all worth subscribing, checking out. All right. Thanks, Leo. Let's get back. Oh my goodness, you're reading so long. I'm sorry, Leo. All right. I work for God. I'm not allowed to stop the messages. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make it so long. But if I looked at God and I was like, God, it has to be 20 minutes. That's it. God would be like, really? You think I work on time? You know, I have to give all the messages, and we don't do extendeds or bonuses. You get beginning, middle, and end here. I'm not in it for the money. I just like reading the tarot. Oh my gosh, this person wants you. Yeah, the nose knows with the Hierophant on the Ace of Wands. Leo, there's still a spark here between the two of you guys. There's some vitality in this energy. All right. And they totally want to pet your belly and make you purr. Leo, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Leo, there's a passion between you guys. I told you they know what they want, and it's you. Okay? They haven't even taken you out yet, though. Some of you guys might be traveling to visit or meet this person, or they're coming your way. I don't think you guys have met physically in person yet. It's like a digital thing or an online meetup, and then one of you guys got to travel to meet the other person. Capricorn energy, Gemini, Sagittarius is here, Aries, Libra, Scorpio, Leo. Yeah, they might be coming to you. They haven't even taken you out yet. Oh my gosh. Crosswatcher, ask Leo out. The thing, you guys have a lot of hobbies or similarities, don't you? You guys both raised yourselves. Okay, you guys both had some absentee parents in your lives. But actually, I'm being told one of you guys had really great parents. One of you guys are like, well, yeah, a little absentee, but it taught me independence, Archer. I love my family. They supported my moving, my growing. It's not that bad. The thing on this is that you know what it is? They like you. They're totally into liking you vibes. And they haven't even gotten off the ground yet to a simple misunderstanding. How many inches is this? How many inches is the corner post supposed to be, Carl? Well, it says here on the blueprints it's 13 millimeters. I'm from Ireland. We use metrics. No, British. No, pounds, inches. But why do we drive on the left side of the road? Just measure the board. Ironically enough, this is actually the piece of paneling over the doorway. This is what Rose was floating on. It's not the door. It's the paneling above the doorway. Oh my gosh. It was like, Rose is on the door. It's not a door. Sorry. See, you do not want to watch Titanic with me. I'm a buzzkill. That's not right. That ain't accurate. That's not the right color of the funnels. I'm awful. Don't put the notebook on either. 5 minutes into it, I figured it out. It's on the Ace of Wands. This has not gotten off the ground yet because, okay, let's just get this over with. It's the past person, isn't it? You guys have not spoken forever because of the devil energies that got in the way of everything. All of them negative talk about you. As soon as you guys had this problem here, then they ran their mouth around, made you the victim. Oh, Leo, this and that. Leo's psycho. Leo's crazy. Leo's a stalker. Now they had to backtrack back around, right? And they had to go, well, all that stuff I said about Leo was kind of actually, it was the heat of the moment. We both had a fight. And Leo said some bad stuff. I said some bad stuff. Here's the funny part on this with the Hierophant. Remember how I said the nose energy? Everybody, they have to go back around to and be like, yeah, I kind of might have overreacted a little bit. Shut the front door. I cannot. I told you, rewind if you missed it. There's Charles Lightoller, Page of Cups. You Aries Cancer energy here. I told you he'd photobomb guys show up, just like he showed up in the crow's nest as the ship was leaving port. And they were like, what are you doing up here? And he's like, nothing. What are you guys doing up here? Looking out. What are you guys doing? And he's like, good looking out, guys. Bye. I told you he was coming. I love this. This is why I love tarot. Page of Cups. So yeah, everybody around them when they come clean is going to be like, yeah, we know your track record, so we kind of know you were making most of everything up. All right, roles could be reversed for some of you guys in this whole situation. All right, because you guys are Two of Cups, David and Jonathan soulmates, which means I can't really totally tell your energy apart. All right. They just haven't made the attempt to take things properly to the next level as they're energetically cleaning out some red tape behind the scenes. Well, you guys haven't been speaking as that much, Nine of Swords, but they're getting ready to. And this is where I end the reading because we have the Six of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. And I'm being told I already looked deeper into the card to figure out, shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell everybody because it's none of their business anyways. They can all mind their own business because it's you and the past person working stuff out. And you guys are both have Six of Wands energy around you. It's happening, Leo. You can trust it this time. It's not love bombing. It's vulnerability. You guys are getting back to best where you guys were many, many moons ago and going to go way far forward. I love this for you. Boom. Mic drop for Leo. I love this. Claim this thing down in the comments. This is awesome. Man, you've been through some stuff, but this is a good reading. Things are good. Wow. Every intention you set during your birthday season comes to fruition during Virgo season. How about that? I love it. Leave a comment down below and please claim this. Like it if you want to. I know some of you guys don't like to have tarot readings in your like videos because people are like, what are you doing? But if you would, it would mean the world to me. Subscribe, set the bell. And remember, this will resonate to any placement of Leo in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you so important and awesome and amazing and one of a million that you got the sun as the dominant rock. All right? Don't ever forget that, Leo. Okay?